President Trump takes aim at ISIS, a filmmaker has a better idea. Why not just hug it out?
Carly Shimkis with Fox News Headlines 24/7, Sirius XM 115 is here with the backlash. You know what? Everything can be solved with love.
Carly. Yeah, sure. In an alternate reality, maybe. Now, this filmmaker's name is Josh Fox. He's best known for the Oscar-nominated documentary Gasland about the dangers of fracking. And yesterday, he sent out a series of tweets opposing the U.S. military strike in Afghanistan. He says, atrocity, murder, abomination. When will we learn that only love stops hate and bombings only create more bombings? Well, his critics, or rather more ISIS, his critics were quick to oppose that line of thinking. Lachlan says, I think it's safe to assume there are fewer ISIS militants in the world after the mother of all bombs dropped than there were before. John says, go give ISIS a hug. We'll cover you. And then Frank Luntz, pollster Frank Luntz, says, love will stop ISIS. That makes about as much sense as giving them a Pepsi.
Ooh, well, we know what that's in reference to.
Sure.
Well, you know what? No matter what, I'm never going to love ISIS. That's for darn sure.
There you go. I don't think they deserve a hug. That's safe to say.
No. Yeah. But someone a lot of people do love, and we were just talking about this. I hope this isn't true. Eli Manning caught in a scheme.
Yeah, that's right. Well, we're not so sure about that yet, but his integrity is certainly getting called into question today. Steiner Sports, the sports memorabilia collectors, are accusing the Giants and Eli Manning of trying to pass along fake equipment as game worn. Now, this lawsuit has been going on since 2014, but just last week, Eli Manning passed along some emails in relation to the case, and according to the New York Post, he sent this one to his equipment manager in 2010, saying two helmets that can pass as game used, that is it. Well, when this was released, the Giants sent out a statement saying, from the Giants lawyers, the email taken out of context was shared with the media by an unscrupulous memorabilia dealer and his counsel, for who years have been seeking to leverage a big payday. Now, this is going to court in September.
Not my Eli.
So they're saying that they weren't used and they were trying to pass them off as used.
Yes, exactly, because he wanted to keep the real
Maybe the
stuff.
smell, the sweat.
I don't know. Eli doesn't get hit that much, so you know.
I guess that's a good point.
Yeah.
You're right.
All right, well, our next topic, which is incredible, United goes from bad to worse. This is almost unbelievable.
Yeah, this is really hard to believe, but it is true. A United passenger from Houston to Calgary was stung by a scorpion aboard a United Airlines flight. That little guy, that little scorpion, likely got into the airplane through someone's luggage. He wasn't seriously hurt, but social media, of course, is having a field day with this one. Spock says the scorpion was made Employee of the Year by United. Carol tweeted, the scorpion is the new bouncer of United Airlines. Yikes. And this tweet from somebody, to be fair, the scorpion was horrified when he realized what airline he had been flying on. Scorpions, I'd say snakes on a plane are next, but that's already been done.
Well, you know, that plane had come from Costa Rica earlier that day, so maybe that's where it came from. But
probably what happened.
Can you imagine reaching up and there's a scorpion?
And the scorpion dropped on his head.
I just, to be in management at United right now, I would not want to do that.
Yeah, this is probably the least of their concerns, but still crazy stuff.
Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot.